agentic test automation. So the problem is that usually QA engineers need to be proficient in automation. They need to be proficient in SAP Fury business processes. And if they're using Tosca, they need to be very proficient in the tool. So they have to create some manual steps by creating modules, test steps, and so on. In the end, they will have like something like this. So we created an agentic solution that will help users, the QA engineers, to come in and to generate test cases with a high time to value. So right now I picked up my SAP Fury application. I can select an context specially prepared for SAP in order to understand what is the SAP business processes, how so the agent will be able to understand and how to execute the right processes. So here I can paste my manual test and show you how the agent is going to execute the test end to end. So I'm going to press send. And what we're going to do now, just behind the scenes, is to have a test design, meaning the user, the QA engineer, is going to design the test with the AI to make sure that it is able to understand the business processes and what is the test intent. So here we can see here is the list of actions that the agent is going to perform. It looks good, and the next step is just to click send. Now, the agent is going to navigate over the screen and and click and populate fields and so on. And by that, we'll be able to create a Tosca test automation. All right, now it's able to select the drop down. So here it will select the right value that we have provided it, successfully selected it. Now the next step is to enter the fields that we have gave it as a test data. Great. Successfully able to type all the information for all the required fields. Now, the next step is to populate the table. Awesome. Now it's going to start typing each value to each column successfully. That's great. Now, we can pause here because it's sufficient to us for clicking save and continue. I'll just pause. And now I'll create a task, save it, and once the saving and the creation will be completed, then we can see the results back in Tasca. That's awesome. And here's the test we have just created. You see? And it will look like this. Excellent. Thank you for joining.